Hello everyone, welcome back to Mikey Reacts. Today we've got another musical one for you and we're going down the patriotic route. If you guys know, I've done a few reactions to a couple different Star Spangled Banner variations. Of course, I did the Whitney Houston one, I did the Chris Stapleton one, and I also did the Star Spangled Banner as you've never heard it before. I've also done that with my fiance Tasha, so check them out. They should be here on the channel. You'll find them pretty easily. But today we're reacting to the epic Star Spangled Banner. That's just what it's called. It's 6 years old. It's only got 900,000 views, but it seems to me as though it's done by an orchestra, with an orchestra, and it's live. So I'm really excited for this one. There seems to be some cinematics done to it too. It's only 3 minutes, so it is just a song. It's not like a story or anything like the Star Spangled Banners. You've never heard it before, but I'm really excited for this one. Let's get to it. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content, and go ahead and go down to the description and find the Patreon link. It's just $5 per month and there's exclusive videos on there that you will not get here on YouTube. So let's get to this, ladies and gentlemen.
And you answer that question.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you
Set this
see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto: in God we trust.
Oh, well, actually, let me put the hat on. Oh. Sorry, my hair's an absolute mess. I need to go to the barber, but my barber's on holiday. So anyway, vacation, as you guys would say in the United States. But that was absolutely amazing, right? So what I noticed, they incorporated one of the verses. I struggle to remember how many verses there are that we don't sing in the United States national anthem, Star Spangled Banner. I think, is it five other verses that we don't tend to sing? But that was honestly amazing. So they incorporated one other verse. I really liked it. So, and to conquer we must when our cause it is just. A lot of people will look at that and say, oh, that's like warmongering, or that's like imperialist views. No, I think what it means is, interestingly enough, in that video, as they sang that, you saw the flag go up at Iwo Jima. I mean, so the United States conquered the islands around Japan, conquered Iwo Jima, and that was not conquering to take and to keep for conquest necessarily at all. Actually, it was to fight evil, and really, you know, what Japanese Empire was doing at the time was evil, and it was a just war. And that's what is really important. To conquer we must when our cause it is just. And that really is what sets aside the United States from, you know, what you consider other huge big nations like Russia or China. They will conquer when their cause is not just simply so they can have a little bit extra in their stomachs or in their bank accounts, nationally speaking, you know, not the people individually, but of course the governments and stuff. But that was absolutely amazing. Really awesome. It was so ridiculously powerful, and you really felt it. I should really listen to it with headphones. I've got my AirPods here, my headphones are just charging. I'll listen to it now again with headphones, but for the purpose of this, I think it's actually better you guys can hear it a little bit better. It's less muffled when I don't use my headphones. I haven't figured out the technology yet of how to sort of incorporate everything. So if any of you know how to record the audio while still listening to it through headphones, that'd be amazing, because I'm really ignorant on these kinds of things. But I know this comes a day late. Well, I'm filming this a day after Independence Day, a day after 4th of July. So it might be released a few days afterwards because I'm having some internet connectivity problems. It's so hard to upload videos at the moment. But this was absolutely incredible. So it really does fit in line with that national pride and patriotism. And you know what? I think the words and the story of the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, really are incredible, and it does make it one of the best national anthems in the world. There are other anthems in the world that have similar stories. For example, I mean, the French is a bit bloody, but it is about revolution also. Anyway, but this was absolutely amazing. Although, by the way, the Star Spangled Banner isn't about revolution. It was about the War of 1812, actually, about what happened in 1814 at the Battle of Baltimore, when Fort McHenry was bombarded by the British war fleet, part of the British war fleet, obviously not the entire British war fleet. And obviously people died, and the flag was still standing at the end, and it was an absolutely incredible moment in American history. One that is talked about a lot, one that is shrouded in a lot of controversy, because some people believe this, some people believe that, but I tend to use sources like the Smithsonian Museum website. They have a magazine that comes out as well, and they publish papers. I also like to use the American Battlefield Trust. These are all American sources, and they have some really good information, guys, so you should check them out. I think I've left the links in another description before, in the Star Spangled Banner one. Have a look if you're interested in learning the history of the War of 1812, specifically the Battle of Baltimore in 1814. Which obviously led to American victory, not only up and down the coast, but also at Fort McHenry, where the American patriots, 1,000 of them, did not capitulate to British demands. And Francis Scott Key then witnessing the barrage that ensued for 25 hours. It was a 25-hour barrage, and he witnessed it from a American troop ship, diplomatic ship. Anyway, he witnessed it from a ship offshore. It is said that it was on a British ship, but that is actually incorrect. He was on an American vessel at the time, and he witnessed it and wrote it down on a piece of paper. At which point, you know, it started to gain traction. It became a poem, then a song, and then I believe around the 1920s it became the US national anthem. Up until then, I believe it was the Battle Hymn of the Republic, and of course briefly in 1860. In the 1860s, with the secession of the Southern states, the Dixie was the Southern national anthem at the time, and obviously the Battle Hymn of the Republic being that of the North, and that was, yeah. So if you guys don't know those songs, of course you guys will know Dixie if you're from the South. and you would have heard of it if you're from anywhere else in the United States. And of course, you guys will know the Battle Hymn of the Republic is actually very, very popular to sing in churches. It is a religious song and it's actually a very powerful song. So maybe we'll do a little reaction on that if we can find any different versions, because obviously I already know it, so I don't want to react to something that I already know. But if we can find some different versions that I haven't listened to before, that'll be really, really awesome. I can react to those. Guys, let me know if there's anything else you want me to react to down in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about the national anthem. I'm assuming it's going to be positive, because I personally think it's such an incredibly powerful song. And when it's done correctly, and especially when it's done like in a stadium before a football game or a baseball game, whatever it might be, and you've got that atmosphere, it can be really, really emotional. It's not uncommon to see tears streaming from the eyes of patriots. And that is nothing to be ashamed of. Pride in your country is an absolutely amazing thing, and this is something that the national anthem, especially this national anthem, represents. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So thank you very much, guys. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything new, and check out Patreon for just $5 per month. If you're a patriot and you enjoy listening to content that is shrouded in American history, politics, and culture, Patreon is the place for you to go, specifically my channel, of course. You will have an absolute blast. There's a small community of people and patrons on my Patreon channel that all have like-minded individuals and enjoy talking about politics and culture and everything that is going on in the United States right now. They talk in the comment section. You guys can private message me, we can have conversations, and for in the premium package I can even call you whenever you feel free, and we can converse very freely whenever it is good for you. So guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.